Hi, it's Christy here with Elevated Acoustics. I wanted to share a little tutorial with you to use the new time cards in Excel. This is an iPad much like you have been assigned in the field. So it's set up with Ignite and Excel on this home screen. If you don't see it on the first screen, just swipe left to look at other screens. So there's Ignite. So a single tap opens up this field. There's a bunch of clicks to remember, but I do have a written tutorial to share with you as well. It'll get easier and easier each time you've done this, so bear with me. It's a bunch of steps in the beginning. So first, we're going to click on Shared. Then we're going to click on Foreman. Then we're going to Elevated Acoustics, Elevated Job Secured. And then we're going to scroll to find the new job that we're starting at. Today's example, I'm going to use Dermody. And then we need to click on Budget. And then if this is your first time at the job, you're not going to have all these other options. You're just going to have Dermody Budget Sheet. So we're going to tap on that to open the file, but it's not ready to use yet. We need to click on this Excel icon in the bottom corner. And then notice it's not quite ready for us to use. Right now, it says save a copy. This current file is not usable. We have to click on save a copy. And go ahead and save it on your iPad so it's easily accessible throughout the week and throughout the duration of the job. So after clicking on my iPad, go up in the top right corner to save. One tap. File already exists. Because I've used this as an example, we're going to click replace. That won't be an option you have to do. So it's ready for us to begin using. Notice the tabs at the bottom. Timecard 1 goes up to Timecard 11. So think of that as the weeks that you're on the job. So Timecard 1, the first, you're at the top when you have A and 1. So double tap to bring up your keyboard and to enter the employee name. Please enter the first and last name. Also the week ending. It's always on a Saturday, and this date is important for us to be able to use the calculations on the first tab. That's not something you have to worry about. You just have to get the date in there. Saturday. Always a Saturday. So each day at the end of the shift, we would expect you to come back to the time cards and enter specific time. If it's not a whole number, the only decimal you would ever use is 0.5. So whether it's 1 hour is a 1, 1.5 hours, 1.5. We're not looking for you to round down to quarter hours or less. As you enter the time, a single tap gets you to the box. To pull the numbers up, you have to press this button, and then you can enter your time, so 1.0. Tap in a different box to enter another and to record your entry. If you simply tap your time and then click save, it may not remember that box. So once you've completed, okay, I had to back up a second here. Anything other than a 1 or a 1.5 would be a potential formula error, and I don't know why I had a 1 and a colon. But anyways, once you've entered your hours and then tapped away from your entry, the green check mark saves your file and gets it ready to email to me on Friday. Unless you're working on Saturday, then you would have your file completed for Saturday and ready to email. So to send it to me, the arrow in a box here, you tap that, and then you click on Send a Copy. Email with Outlook. I don't happen to have that set up, so I'm going to send it with another app. But the file is automatically attached. You don't have to go find it and attach it here. So 2 emails. You're going to send it to me, Christy. You just have to spell my name right. Christy, Cristie, and then also to Matt. And we're both at Elevated Acoustics LLC.com. Matt, M-A-T-T, at Elevated Acoustics LLC.com. After you've typed that, you want to tap on another box to record your entry. In the subject line, go ahead and enter Timecard. I will be looking for these every Friday, and by Monday morning I will respond with a thank you, or if you were missing the date, I will confirm that it is for that prior week. And then when you're ready to send it after you've entered the subject, just tap away to record that entry, and then it's as simple as touching that arrow that sends the file. It's saved on your iPad. And then we want to save it back in the Foreman folder for this job. We don't want to keep it just on your iPad. So to save it, we're going to open the file we've been working on. I'll create a new video on saving it.